welcome to OVW Overdrive, the show that always kicks attitude. I'm your host, Bryan Kennison. With me, as always, the man who's been banned from every SeaWorld in the world, but not for the reason you think, Dancing Stevie J.
Man, but I'll tell you what, I caught myself one hell of a whale, and I'll be showing that video later tonight.
What? No, we talked about that. You're not going to be showing that video. We do have action top to bottom, though, and we're going to see a sit-down interview where I get to talk with Carson Drake and Ari Alexander in their current feud with Ryan Von Rocket and the Von Rockettes.
Not only that, but we've got the odd couple pairing of Orion teaming up with Jota Pesos versus ZDP and the future Will Austin.
Now, folks, that is going to be an incredible tag team matchup, but that's here in just a little bit. We're going to go ahead and kick off with a big opening match. I'm talking about Superior Tony Evans. Wait, what? What the hell?
Hush.
Superior Tony Evans against Maximo Suave.
Brother, he said hush.
I'm doing the best I can.
Hush!
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Jay De Niro. From Bowling Green, Kentucky, he is bigger than your boyfriend, prettier than your girlfriend.
Hush.
Superior.
Hush. Cut the music. Go ahead, get it out. I know you've been pent up, you've been waiting for a week. This is your time. Hush. It's my time now. Why is there not a referee sitting on this middle rope? Let me in the ring. Now get out of the way. Now I suppose each and every one of you here tonight thought it was real cute, real funny when Mick Foley pulled that disgusting, sweaty crotch sock out. He put it on his hand and he put it in my mouth. Hush. I didn't like that. I didn't like how it made me feel. And I don't like that he made me look stupid after he cost me my championship. And now he wants to put a rebranded Country Boy Brewing media title on Cal Hero. Hush! That doesn't sit well with me, so once again this week, I am a very pissed off individual. So if there's any man back there that's got a pair on him and wants to come out here and wants a piece of Superior Tony Evans, come get it.
Well, Superior Tony Evans, very high opinion of himself here on Overdrive, as always.
What's new?
But look out, here comes Maximo Suave to the ring right now to accept that challenge. I gotta tell you, Linda, this Tony Evans and his associate, Jay De Niro, both a piece of work. But Jay De Niro, definitely a gentleman, if I can say that term loosely, to keep an eye on out here at ringside. And there's the bell.
I mean, one's got to think, what is in their mindset? Just these past few weeks with Mick Foley on them about everything. I mean...
Well, the disrespect, too, that they've shown Mick Foley. You're talking about a WWE Hall of Famer, a legend, and Tony Evans just so disrespectful.
Yeah, but I mean, just what's instilling in their minds, hearing the feedback from the hardcore legend himself. That's got to do something to you mentally.
Look at Maximo Suave, though, taking it to Tony Evans right now.
Maximo Suave working up the crowd here, making a name for himself here in the Rush division.
Nice duck under, roll through, I should say.
Oh, nice.
Stiff kick to the side of the head of Tony Evans. That'll rock your clock.
So getting the crowd behind him. You know, I would believe they'd be behind him versus somebody who just constantly tells you to hush.
Well, listen, no doubt Tony Evans, in-ring veteran, you know, he's got the skills. But look out here. Jay De Niro up on that ring apron.
We've seen this one too many times.
Referee catches him, though. Maximo also well aware that he's pretty much fighting two men, but look out! A rake of the eyes now from Tony Evans.
Oh, man. Burning, I can feel that from here.
Across that top ring rope now. It's not pretty, but it's effective.
Sure is. I was saying Maximo's making his way up the rankings in the Rush division. Will this put it at a halt? What he's experiencing here from superior Tony Evans.
Maximo, also in-ring veteran, been competing for about 19 years now. He's worked all over the country. No newcomer to the ring, but look at that, and a big elbow from Tony Evans into the ropes. Oh my word!
Yes. It's like both men just feeling some type of pain.
Maximo still having problems with those
Yeah.
eyes there, but he's got Tony Evans. Tony kicks out. Look at that big backhand straight
man.
to the canvas goes Maximo. 2 count, 3, and it is over.
Your winner, Superior Tony Evans.
Well, you may not like his tactics. You may not like his speech. You may not like the way he gets it done in the ring, but you can't deny that he is successful. Tony Evans, your winner on Overdrive.
90% of natural sleep aids don't work. Most remedies make bold claims, but never measure their real impact. Meet Sophie, the natural plant-based spray that does. Sophie isn't one size fits all. It experiments with different plant extracts to find what works for you. Paired with an app and machine learning, Sophie learns to optimize your sleep because not all plants work the same for everyone. Sophie is as unique as you.
Introducing first from Cincinnati, Ohio, AJ Best.
AJ Best making his appearance once again here on Overdrive.
Glad to have you along for the ride, folks. It's Linda Kay and AJ McKay right along ringside, bringing you all the action. Davis Arena filling up here, getting set for a big night of action as we do every Thursday with OVW RISE, 7 o'clock p.m. every Thursday night right here in Louisville.
And his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina, he is the OVW Heavyweight Champion, the veteran, Jack Vaughn.
A veteran coming in there with his heavyweight championship belt. The crowd is giving it to him.
Jack Vaughn, obviously not a crowd favorite here at Davis Arena, Linda Kay. You can't deny the veteran. He's got that nickname for the reason. Jack Vaughn's been at it a long time. He is a master of the squared circle. AJ Vest has his work cut out for him today.
And such two different styles that we're seeing here in this match with AJ and with Jack Vaughn. I mean, I know Jack Vaughn's known a lot for what he shows on in the social media world. I mean,
the thigh slap,
here?
yeah. You know, outside the ring, Jack, he's got a comedic streak to him, but don't get it twisted. He steps through those ring ropes, it is all business.
We can see it right there with that stomp to AJ Vest's face.
AJ Vest needs to be cold and calculated here. He needs to measure Vaughn up. And look at the height of Jack Vaughn. AJ Vest, about 6'2". Jack Vaughn, just an enormous, enormous man. Holds on to that hair, though. That's not legal.
Gotta let go of that. AJ Vest showing some offense on his own.
Backs him into the ropes, whips him off. Nice shoulder tackle there. Jack Vaughn very evenly paced here. There they go, ring awareness. He's just toying with AJ Vest at this point.
You can see that right now, but some unique takedowns and, again, messing with the hair. And that cocky strut once again.
That's the classic Fargo strut right there, known all over Kentucky, Tennessee. Jackie Fargo made that famous. Side headlock, no. AJ Vest trying to get the upper hand here and does briefly. Vaughn whips him off. Leapfrog there. Oh, nice drop kick.
Will he get down the big guy? Oh, and he does. Success right there. Now we're seeing some toying around from AJ onto the veteran himself. I don't think Jack Vaughn's really liking that.
The tables have turned for sure, but Jack Vaughn, now he's just ticked him off now into the corner. He's got a 5 count to break, and he's working every bit of that 5 count. And out goes AJ Vest hard to the floor right now.
Charlene McKenzie going in to check in on AJ Vest. Got to get back in the ring unless we see Jack Vaughn possibly.
Is he gonna? Of course he's not going to fly. That's not what the veteran does.
He makes his way outside the ring, but not in the way that he's teasing. And now here we go once again toying with AJ Vest.
He'll damn sure chop you though. Back into the ring AJ Vest goes, and here comes the veteran right in after him.
What is Vaughn thinking? And, just these mind games.
Well, he's toying with him is what he's doing. This is a light day at the office as far as Jack Vaughn is concerned. Trust me, his ego gets the best of him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
into the ropes.
Making his way to soften him up, make them panic. I think this is what we're seeing right now from Jack Vaughn. Can AJ Vest turn the tables on the veteran?
He has. He just a back elbow to the side of the veteran's face there.
It's quite an outing AJ's having on our heavyweight champion.
He's got Jack Vaughn in some trouble now.
Momentum here for AJ. Oh, getting cut up.
Oh, hard into that turnbuckle. Look out. Now here's where AJ Vest excels. He's up on that top turnbuckle flying high.
And he connects. Taking down the big guy.
Beautifully executed drop kick.
The crowd recognizing and also cheering for AJ Vest. That's great to see here. And
calling for his finisher. Jack Vaughn, though, up and over. Kick. What's the big man gonna do? Up and powerbomb!
Man.
Right down to the canvas goes AJ Vest.
It's gotta hurt. Can AJ get up? We have Jack Vaughn almost ready to take it down.
Look out, though. If he connects with that
lariat,
he does. And that is gonna be it right there, Linda.
Lights out.
And that's all she wrote. There's your winner.
Here is your winner, the veteran, Jack Vaughn.
Another big win for the OVW Heavyweight Champion here on Overdrive against AJ Vest, the veteran, Jack Vaughn.
Well, folks, Jack Vaughn showing you why he is the last real professional wrestler, the veteran and the OVW Heavyweight Champion, picking up a big win with that Kaiju Lariat.
Standing tall, standing extra tall, OVW Champion still, Jack Vaughn.
Now, was this a metaphorical tall, or was it like because he's also very tall?
Literal and figurative.
Okay, so yeah, you got to make sure. But folks, stick around after the break. We're going to make sure you heard about all the action from OVW RISE and the week it was. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Let's not forget my surprise.
Oh, God.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy. Official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Folks, welcome back to OVW Overdrive. It's the show that always kicks out at 2. But folks, it's not the only show we have. We also have OVW RISE, and what an OVW RISE we had last week. Now, Steve, we're knee-deep in the best-of-7 series between friends, we'll call them that roughly at this point, Shane Mercer and Big Zoe. Two guys that right now we're 2-2 because Big Zoe was able to pick up a big win over Shane Mercer. I mean, they say you hit your friends harder, but this is getting absolutely ridiculous at this point.
Well, knee deep for you is only shin deep for us average-sized people, but beyond that, we had some much more than average-sized people. Beaches and Cream taking on TW3 and Big Donnie C. He doesn't like the name, but I'm going with it.
I don't like that you, with the average height, you're above average. 5'8" is average height, so like you and I. Anyway, folks, regardless, you're right. Beaches and Cream went 2-on-2 with Tusk and Chains. Guys, the blood just keeps getting deeper in this feud. These two teams do not like each other. Beaches and Cream tried to take TW3's, not only his night away, his career, taking out that leg. This is getting to dangerous levels, and I don't think we've seen the last of these two teams squaring off, but speaking of not seeing the last of these two teams, let's talk a little bit about the Bad Girls Club, Steve. We saw a little bit of a reconciliation, it seemed like, with Tiffany Nieves and the rest of the team.
Like I said last week, everything is hunky-dory with the Bad Girls Club. We've got nothing to worry about. Bad Girls Club giving a little bit of a pep talk to each other. Peck talk? I've got some, Jesse Goddard's on the mind.
You've also got food in your teeth. You're absolutely right. The Bad Girls Club and I got back on the same page. Tiffany Nieves coming in saying, hey guys, no ruffle some feathers. Layla saying, hey, you know what? Maybe there's some miscommunication at that celebration, but this week it wasn't about celebrations. It was about action. We saw Freya going one-on-one with Dream Girl Ellie, Hollywood Haley J going one-on-one with Hema, and we also see Steve, the Bad Girls Club, going 0-2 in those contests.
0-2 indeed, but Layla Gray still holding that OVW Women's Championship and holding it proudly. And you got to wonder, at the end of the day, what does Tiffany think about all this?
And you're absolutely right. While she might hold that championship right now, Haley and Freya holding bragging rights over the Bad Girls Club. Speaking of bragging rights, Carson Drake, nothing to brag about with his special performance.
Subjective. I loved it.
He didn't so much play the guitar as he did insult it with his hands whenever he touched it. Dressed like a man who's prepared to die on a toilet, Carson Drake went out there and tried to have a special performance, but if you ask me, it was just to get in the mind of Ryan Von Rocket and the Von Rockettes, and you know what? It worked. Carson Drake able to attack Ryan Von Rocket from behind, hitting him with that guitar. And again, attacking the cranium of Ryan Von Rocket, a man who's already a few picks short of a band, if you will. But Steven, we also saw that new Country Boy Brewing OVW Media Championship on the line.
That's right. Cal Hero, without that dastardly, no-good, cheating villain Mick Foley by his side, defending that championship one-on-one against Star Rider.
Now, Cal Hero able to hold on to that championship, but Star Rider got the win via DQ. So, I mean, you got to think Star Rider, he wanted to win the championship, wanted to win this the right way, a bit of a bittersweet victory, but still a victory over a champion. You got to give that asterisk of assist, the John Stockton Award, to Tony Evans and Jay De Niro, though, including that loaded glove. But, Steve, we saw a match, we thought we were going to saw a match between Tony Gunn and Adam Revolver, but, the Arkansas Roughneck, no showing to the main event.
The big question, where in the hell is Tony Gunn? You know that he will never back down from a fight. The man is known for two things, drinking whiskey and kicking ass. Maybe he had too much whiskey.
Steve, he's not you. But you know what? Two other men who never backed down from a challenge. The Golden Lions showing up, getting in the faces of the Overmen. You know what? The Overmen, they made a challenge. Said, all right, we'll put the OVW Tag Team Championships on the line next week. But if you cannot beat us, Golden Lions, you never get a shot at the OVW Tag Team Championships as long as the Overmen hold them.
And the Overmen plan on holding those championships for as long as they are breathing. So Sorry, Golden Lions, your opportunities are up.
Now, folks, that's OVW RISE in a nutshell. If you want to go back and watch the replay on YouTube, I highly suggest you do so. But stick around. We got more OVW Overdrive action coming on the way. Stick around. Don't go anywhere.
Don't forget the surprise.
I swear, if you do it, we're not friends anymore.
It's coming.
You're off the Christmas card list.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now. Your heart starts to race. Whoa! You feel the adrenaline rush through your body. Your passion takes control. Oh! It's OVW Live on our first ever North American tour.
Big spear!
See your favorite OVW superstars live in action, as seen on the hit Netflix reality show Wrestlers.
Welcome to OVW.
Coming to Bowman Field for Beers and Bronze Saturday, March 2nd, bell time 4 p.m. Get tickets now at ovwrestling.com.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Sophia Rose and Lady Bird, America's Sweethearts.
Welcome back to Overdrive, where we've got more tag team action for you tonight. As you heard, this is the official debut, as far as the name, for the All-American Sweethearts, Sophia Rose and Lady Bird.
And talk about America's Sweethearts.
Boy, they are.
Matching ring gear. They work well together, no denying. I'm excited for this brand new tag team. Both newcomers here to OVW, but excited to see what they do inside that squared circle.
And their opponents, being accompanied to the ring by PJ Jones Esquire, the team of Angelica Risk, and the Fighting Siren, Shalance Royale. Oh no.
I would like to get this match started, but Shalance, of course, always out here singing, trying to serenade the crowd, and the crowd, as usual, not having it.
Yes, Shalance serenading us. It's hard to get a word in when she's singing her way to the ring.
Or ever, for that matter.
All right, we've got Lady Bird starting it off for the All-American Sweethearts, and this is their fourth time teaming together here at OVW. But you know what, AJ? They've won every single match they've had here at OVW.
Well, I got to tell you, the American Sweethearts off to a great start. Shalance is in no woman's land right now, though. She's in their corner, needs to get out of there. And here comes Sophia Rose,
showing us
beautiful maneuver,
cheer and gymnastics background that both her and Lady Bird have. I mean, it's obvious why they are such a great tag team here, and I'm loving this new name for them. As you mentioned, they have that great gear. They have it off.
Oh, look out! Boom! Hard goes Shalance down to the mat, though.
Look at that shimmy. Goes with their outfits.
Quick 2 count there. They almost caught her. Shalance needs to get over to her partner, Angelica, and make that tag.
Right, and we talked about the connection between Sophia Rose and Lady Bird. This is the first time we're seeing Shalance Royale
Keep
and
an eye
Angelica
on
Risk.
And keep an eye on PJ Jones out here.
That PJ. Will he be a factor in this match, AJ?
Well, when is PJ not a factor in any match that Shalonce's involved in? You know, the sad part is Shalonce can get the job done on her own. PJ always out here sticking his nose in the thing.
Looks like Angelica wants the tag, and there it is. Let's see what Shalonce and Angelica can do now.
Oh! Wow, big clothesline to Ladybird there.
Angelica showing us that power and that personality. Now, we saw Angelica risk at the Women's Nightmare Rumble. She made quite a name for herself that night and in a few singles contests here at OVW, but now having her and Shalonce in a tag team, let's see if they can get a connection like Sophia and Ladybird have done so far.
Ladybird trying to get back into this thing, and Angelica still in full control. In for the cover again. 2 count. Almost had her there. She has got to make that tag to Sophia
like
Rose.
Shalonce wants to get right back in as well. It's not a good place for Ladybird to be in that corner there. Can she get to her partner Sophia, who
double
looks like
team
she's trying
now.
to get back in?
Sophia tried to come in to help her partner, but the double team from Shalonce and Angelica.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for Ladybird to make it back to her corner. Oh, now we have this double team there on Ladybird. Sophia Rose anxious to get back in and help her partner in this match.
She is jonesing over there in that corner. Look at and down goes PJ Jones hard. I don't know, our cameras didn't catch that, but she landed right on top of PJ and it served her right. And here comes Sophia Rose in with the tag.
Looks like PJ was during this match, just not in the way we thought.
Taking it right to Shalonce now in a world of trouble. Into that turnbuckle. And a tag to Ladybird.
All right, Ladybird getting back onto the top there. What are we going to see here? We know we've seen this a couple times.
Look out.
I think she's going to do it. Swanton!
Beautiful, beautifully executed. 2, 3, and America's Sweethearts with a win.
Here are your winners, America's Sweethearts.
What a beautiful win by America's Sweethearts here on Overdrive, Linda.
I'm seeing that shimmy there, and again, shimmy there with sparkles. I love it.
These ladies are ones to keep an eye on in the tag team division and in the women's division here at OVW. Your winners, America's Sweethearts on Overdrive.
All-American Sweethearts picking up the All-American win. See if I gotta say Ladybird, Sophia Rose, that's a tag team made in heaven. That is a combo people want to see over and over again.
I'm kind of tired of the shtick personally, but you know, different strokes for different folks. I guess there's going to be somebody that's into it. Regardless, big win for the All-American Sweethearts. Speaking of big wins, I had a big win.
We agreed we weren't going to show that. We agreed pretty unanimously that we weren't going to show that. Mary, you know we agreed to that. We're not going to show that. We agreed to that. But you know we are going to show right after the break. Stick around. Carson Drake, Ari Alexander. I'm going to get to the bottom of exactly what's going on with them and Ryan Von Rocket. Stick around. We're not showing it.
But then after that.
But we're not.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. 2 entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest. Getting it started a little bit earlier. My guest at this time, Carson Drake.
It's me.
And Ari Alexander. Now, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it. Now, Carson, you seem to have issues with Ryan Von Rocket, but those issues seem to have stemmed from your rejection from Katie Gannon and Crystal White.
I wouldn't call it a rejection. I do have an issue with Katie, Crystal, and Ryan. Okay, here's my problem. Katie and Crystal won't get off my back. My phone dies from how often they were messaging me. I have finger grooves on my windowsill from how often they were trying to break in. I know it was them because it was $3 nail polish on the windows next to it. And then you got somebody like Ryan who's trying to be a thorn in my side because he's jealous of me. I don't blame him. I'm a really cool guy. I'm a really great guy. But he's one of those guys who's been told his entire life he can't do it. He's been told he wasn't tough enough, and clearly last Thursday, he wasn't tough enough.
Sure, you tagged a man from behind with a guitar, yeah, and that's very brave of you. Now, speaking...
It seems like he came out during my concert.
To be fair, he played a little bit better than you did. And then I'm based on the YouTube comments. I'm based on the... Ari, I'm glad you said something, though. I'm glad you said something, because I had a question for you.
YouTube comments.
Now, Ari, you were Ryan Von Rocket's side all the way to the OVW Heavyweight Championship. And now, turning your back on him side with Carson Drake, I mean, I'm not alone in asking why.
I wouldn't say I turned my back on him. I left for a few months. I came back. I was replaced with those two hussies. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, look at them and look at me. Come on. Come on, Bryan.
It's quality over quantity, Bryan. And when you have a man as abusive, might not be physical, but verbally abusive as he is, he calls them groupies.
Groupies.
She's not a groupie.
I'm not a groupie.
Right? She's a human being. And for somebody that claims to enjoy women's rights, Ryan Von Rocket is not that man.
Okay, speaking of women's rights, okay, saying Ryan Von Rocket doesn't support that. Ari, let me ask you. We've all seen how, Carson, no offense, how you handle yourself. We've seen how you handle business. Do you feel like you're on the right side of history here?
Absolutely, I feel like I'm on the right side. I mean, look at him. Look how
this is crazy.
He is.
Of course he's on the right side of history. This is the Allied powers right here. Just like last week, on Thursday, he tried to come out, Pearl Harbor. Oh, and what am I going to do? Defend my land, defend myself. He came out here with 3 people. I'm one man, Bryan, one exceptional man. But you're gonna get mad at me for defending myself.
Okay, I understand.
That's crazy.
A little bit of revisionist history. I would argue that, but okay, fine. Ari, let me ask you this. Some people would bring it up. You bring up Ryan had to replace you with 2 girls. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
See that as you may. Some people would argue that that sounds like maybe you're a little jealous, maybe a little bitter. Maybe that would be, the impetus for all these actions.
Come on, Bryan. Do you think I'm jealous of that? Of those plastic women? I'm all natural. Come on. He had to take those 2 to replace me. No, I could never be jealous of that. I got what I want right here.
The fact that he went to the store, bought 2 Barbie dolls,
Gross.
and brought them in and tried to replace one woman. Just like I said, it's quality over quantity. And when you have a rock star as quality as Ryan Von Rocket, I know what a rock star is. I work for one.
Okay, fine. Every good rock song has its end. Where does this end? Where do you guys leave Ryan Von Rocket to lead his career and you go off on your own and do your own thing? Why keep focusing on the rock star Ryan Von Rocket?
The end game for me and Ryan. It's not, I'm not trying, everybody said that they've tried to stop The Rock for 20 years. Many men have tried to stop The Rock. There's a guy on Friday Night SmackDown trying to stop The Rock right now. That's not my story. My story, and the story I'm going to finish, is teaching Ryan Von Rocket a lesson, and that lesson is that you might be good, make no mistake, but you'll never, ever be Carson Bartholomew Drake.
All right, folks, you heard it. Ryan Von Rocket got more to come with Carson Drake and Ari Alexander.
Hopefully
Thank you for
not.
your time.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Let's go.
Folks, we're almost left with more questions than answers with Carson Drake and Ari Alexander and their ongoing issues with Von Rocket and the Von Rockettes. But Steve, I guess that's OVW's new power couple.
Brother, you want to talk about OVW's new power couple?
No. And we agreed. We cohesively collaborated on a negative on that We talked at the Waffle House. You said you weren't going to show it, and I said that was probably the best idea because it costs our jobs,
Absolutely.
our livelihoods, our lives.
Look at your shoes.
They're slip-ons. What are you talking about?
Show it.
No!
Talking about old memories. Tonight's about making new ones. All right. Yeah. You know, they say you roast the ones you love in a lot of ways. Tonight's about love. Now you see Steve's dressed to the nines. He's got the cummerbund and everything. Al, I hope you don't mind. We're going to take your roast over a little bit. We're going to have a little celebration of love right now. If we can go ahead and bring out a very special soon-to-be. Ladies and gentlemen, Al Snow's mother. All right, now let's get you Lovebirds hits. Let's get this on the road. Now I understand you've written your own vows.
We've written our own vows for this momentous occasion. I would like to go first. Okay. We'll make it as quick as possible. I know we're over on time. You know, as much as our relationship means to me, I cannot wait. As much as our relationship means to me, it means so much that not only do I get to be a husband, but I get to be a father. There's so much. Al, I'm talking. So if you'll give me just a moment, you can have the floor, okay? Time out. Time out, Al. So as I have my arm around your mother here, I would like to say, my love for her is strong, but my love for you is even stronger. The times that we'll have a catch. I hope you have your baseball glove oiled up. And the football. All the balls. All the balls out. All the balls. Mom's here, somebody keep it. Send the picture. But I just want you to know how much that her love means to me. And that your eventual love, right now, I understand that I'm not your real dad. But in time, I hope that you grow to love me as a father. Good. Now that's all for me.
Let me remind you that there's 3 more at home that also.
I don't know anything about the other kids. We're only going to worry about the one kid. I don't care about the brother. But with that being said, do you remember your vows? Can we do that, or we need to skip it? All right, we're going to skip it. Okay, we're going to go back to you. If you could cordially introduce us.
Yeah, no, we'll get right to the main event. Well, I told you on Thursday, I was ordained to do weddings. And you asked me why. I said, marry your mom, bitch. So, with the power vested in me, love is patient, love is kind. Al, I hope this picture never leaves your mind. You may kiss your bride.
Why'd you do it?
Holy matrimony.
God, why did you do it?
You never see a wedding in OVW go all the way through till the end.
Why did you do it?
Because I'm in love, Brian. Because
And so am I.
Oh, God.
So am I.
No. What am
I love the two of you. I do. I love you so much, Steve. And you, Brian. Both of you. So much. So, John, Steve, I think since you married my mother, I think, Steve, you and I need to get to know each other. Why don't you come with me, Steve? Just come with me.
Oh, God.
Okay?
Oh, God.
Okay, I'm gonna hang here. No, I'm gonna do overdrive. I'm just gonna keep going. We'll see you in a second.
90% of natural sleep aids don't work. Most remedies make bold claims, but never measure their real impact. Meet Sophie, the natural plant-based spray that does. Sophie isn't one size fits all. It experiments with different plant extracts to find what works for you. Paired with an app and machine learning, Sophie learns to optimize your sleep because not all plants work the same for everyone. Sophie is as unique as you.
Your heart starts to race. Whoa! You feel the adrenaline rush through your body. Your passion takes control. Whoa! It's OVW Live on our first ever North American tour.
Big spear!
See your favorite OVW superstars live in action, as seen on the hit Netflix reality show Wrestlers.
Welcome to OVW.
Coming to Bowman Field for Beers and Bronze Saturday, March 2nd, bell time 4 p.m. Get tickets now at ovwrestling.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Shut up. I don't even care what the match is. I don't know what the F Steve is. More importantly, I don't know where Al is. It wasn't supposed to air. You guys were never supposed to see that. It was an insight. I swear to God, Steve. Mary, I don't even know what the match. Do you remember what the match was? I don't know about the freaking match. But no one cares about the damn match. Okay. This is my last episode of Overdrive. I had a really great time. Let's go ahead and go into the main event. Thank you so much for watching. And like I so it always kicks out at you. Oh, Steve, you're a freaking idiot.
Introducing first, representing the Fallen, he is the Detroit Devil, CDP.
Well, you talk about a creepy... Oh, look out, Eric!
Oh, not again!
Chasing our ring announcer, Eric Cornish, around the ring. CDP, this guy is demented. He is deranged, and for whatever reason, Linda, he has had his eye on our ring announcer, Eric Cornish, here lately, and I'm not sure exactly why.
I mean, I would do the same thing if I was Eric, if I had that thing coming at me.
Eric trying to hide and stay away from it. And I don't know what that foam is coming out of his mouth, but creepy.
And his partner from Miami, Florida, the future, Will Austin.
CDP from the Fallen tagging up with Will Austin. Talk about a weird and interesting tag team combination.
A little kabuki-ish to me.
It's very kabuki-ish. I don't know how Will Austin's even going to communicate with the CDP. How do you talk to somebody that's a lunatic?
And their opponents, introducing the team of the Vision, Orion, and the OVW Rush Division Champion, Hota Peso.
Look at that, we've got matching blindfolds. I mean, we've seen Hota Peso, a little reminiscent to a little Jay De Niro there with that outfit, but now we've got the blindfold to match his partner Orion.
Well, I gotta tell you, Hota Peso, obviously your OVW Rush Division champion. Big win for him back in Tough Love.
Looks like, I know they're tag teaming together tonight, but doesn't look like Orion's very happy with
I feel like we're in a third dimension.
now.
We've got Hota Peso, who obviously Rush Division champion. Orion wants that title back. And how are Orion and Hota Peso gonna fare together as a tag team? And how are Will Austin and CDP gonna fare? How do you work with somebody that you can't even communicate with?
We'll see what they can do together here tonight, but I mean, we've got quite the Rush Division showing in this match. So I know it's a tag team match, AJ, but perhaps this can be something in the future. We can see a nice setup to perhaps future Rush Division champions, unless Hota Peso can remain champion.
Well, if you haven't seen our Rush Division before, we invite you to watch these guys and watch carefully, because you're going to see high-flying, quick-paced action. That is what our Rush Division is all about here at OVW. Nice reversal there from CDP. Hota catches him with a boot. What a weirdo.
The crowd clearly behind Hota, our Rush Division champion. And
tags to Orion here. Let's see what he's got.
Let's see what the two of them got here. Can work together.
Nice hip toss, double hip toss there. And look, ZDP sits right up. It's like he feels no pain. Oh, I bet he felt that one.
Oh, yeah. And, Will Austin coming in to make the save. Looks like they've got a little chemistry there, but now we've got some more work there with Hota and with Orion. And will ZDP make it to the corner? We haven't seen, I mean, with the exception of him breaking that pin, we haven't seen Will Austin in the match at all yet.
Will Austin, an up-and-comer as well. Big high flyer. Oh! There's Will Austin.
Spoke too soon.
You spoke too soon. Didn't get involved in the action legally. Pulling Hota to the outside here.
It's like Hota throwing Will into the match.
And CDP with a Thez press and banging Hota Peso's head right into that canvas.
Looks like even though ZDP doesn't say much, I mean, he's doing a lot with this match right now, and it looks like Will Austin winning that tag soon.
I haven't heard ZDP say anything other than rah. Up to that top rope, though. A little bit of a slip there. Trying to get it. Oh, and Hota Peso catches him.
That will get some noise out of ZDP.
ZDP's in trouble. Hota with the tag on Orion. ZDP's got to make that tag, but he doesn't get there.
Will Austin get in this match? Can he help save this match and get that win for him and ZDP?
Orion fast pace.
Oh, man.
Talk about the demeanor and the change in attitude of Orion in recent times. And look out, here comes Will Austin in the ring now. Oh, and he catches him. With
Gotta
that
get back in the corner.
Roll through cutter, and he's back out. Got to make that legal tag.
There's the tag. Will Austin entering the match fresh and getting
rolls him up. Oh my gosh!
Here are your winners, ZDP and Will Austin.
ZDP taking another hit to the head there. I mean, this is the second week in a row. We had the brain buster last week. Now we have the springboard forearm to the head.
This Will Austin has, I'm telling you, he's trying to make a name for himself, and he's going to do it at all costs. And he has been the OVW Rush Division champion. Oh my God!
Well, I'm going to shoot straight, folks. I don't know who won. Don't give a damn. All I know is we lost today. Steve's not back. Al's around here somewhere. So, thank you for joining us for OVW Overdrive. If there's a Dateline episode, it's pretty damn clear who did it. He's from Lima, Ohio. His name's Al Snow. I'll see you guys next week. R1. Did you guys hear Steve scream? I just made that up. I started.
Hi, Bryan.
Hello, Mr. Snow.
How are you?
I'm getting better. You know I'm married, and I have a family that I love so much.
Sure, I do. I understand. I mean, Steve married my mom, so I know all